Hi, I'm David Locke from Hilton Baptist Church. We are in the KZN Midlands, just above Pietermaritzburg. And as all of you know, KZN suffered some fairly serious riots and really quite nasty activities in July. And I got home from holiday on the Sunday night, and on the Monday all the shops were closed, the looting was happening, the people were really on edge, and it was really quite dangerous. I spent a lot of the week sourcing food for my family because all the shops were closed or looted. Anyway, on the Wednesday morning, I got a phone call from the ward councillor for our area to say, is there any way the faith-based charities and organizations could get together, because we're just about managing to get food, but the people just outside in the townships just around us, there's real need there. Is there any way we can help? Anyway, I again put a message on the WhatsApp group for the Hilton Ministers Fraternal, and that afternoon 15 of us in this building met to decide what we could do. It was a remarkable story. Something called the Hilton Emergency Relief was opened. There were 5 or 6 churches involved. On the Friday, we gathered together. One of the members of our church had been sourcing food, phoning all the farmers, seeing what he could get, and we managed to put 450 food parcels, lined them up on in this building. Really good food parcels with 10 kilograms of maize, a whole lot of fresh veg, a whole lot of other foodstuffs. And we ourselves handed 50 of them out in Sodara. Others went into Sweetwaters. Other people went into some of the low-cost housing areas around Hilton College and that area. And we did that. And we thought, this is a great thing. We've done something really cool, bigger than we thought. But it actually turned out to be just the start, because on the Monday morning, after that weekend, we got together again, and they said, you know what, somebody wants to give us 200 tons of maize. And there's a big truck in Cape Town that was going to go to Durban, but can't go there anymore because the troubles are too hard. They're going to deliver all the foodstuffs that they've managed to collect to here. And so we took over the Hilton Civic Centre, their hall, and we just loaded it with foodstuffs. There was tons and tons of food. And by the end of a 4-week period, because we closed it off after 4 weeks, we had handed out in the region of 3,500 food parcels, much broader than just the wider Hilton area. We ourselves, the Baptists, had handed out about 100 food parcels into Sodara. We had got in touch with our friends, our colleagues at Northside Community, the Eliases, and they had handed out another 100 food parcels in Northdale and regions around there. We'd helped 2 orphanages with food. We had helped our friends in the inner city, with the French churches in the inner city, with food. And we'd even managed to take a whole lot of milli meal up to Shishlui and to a whole lot of Baptist churches in northern KZN with Macedonian ministries. It was the most remarkable thing. It was a joint church effort, and we distributed so much food to people who had huge food issues, because all of a sudden, food wasn't accessible anymore. Some people might have been able to steal a TV, but none of the shops were open anymore. They'd all been looted. And it wasn't long before people were really, really hungry. And they might have had money, but they couldn't get food. And we were able to bridge that gap. And God just did a remarkable thing. And the goodwill, the kindness of the communities, and the joy and delight of people receiving these food parcels really did bridge the gap before things were able to kind of come back to a sort of normality again here in KZN.